What's with all the commotion?
Where's everyone rushing off to?
The peacock escaped. Haven't you heard?
Some stuffy scholar spooked it speaking bird tongue, and that overgrown chicken bolted.
They make the mess, we clean it up. Orders from above. An escaped auspicious omen could be spun into a bad sign by the wrong people. We have to catch it before word gets out.
Auspicious omen? It's just a bird. Slap a fancy title on it, and suddenly, it's a crisis.
Shh! Keep that to yourself.
If everyone's chasing a bird, who's dealing with the elephant?
Elephant? What elephant? You heard anything about this, Chen?
Captain Wong mentioned something a few days back. Said they'd look into it. No idea if anyone actually went. Anyway, we've got to move. If the captain comes looking for us, we're done for.
So the Imperial Service knows about the elephant. They just haven't done anything about it yet. Maybe they need a push. If a bird with a fancy title can mobilize the whole palace, why not give the elephant a title of its own?
Strip the generals of power entirely. they fighting about over there? Can you hear? It could turn physical. Would you look at that?
I think I've got something. A way to make everyone want to help with the elephant.
Tell me!
Remember that auspicious peacock we saw? Well, it escaped, and the Imperial Service scrambled dozens of people to catch a single bird. One bird, and the whole palace is in an uproar. Why?
Because it's an auspicious omen. If an omen escapes, it's taken as a sign.
And what about an elephant? One that's destroying harvests. Couldn't that be a sign too?
That would be a fabrication. Confucius taught us never to deceive. But there truly is no other way. Give me a moment to think this through. I wrote something. I don't know if it will work. Would you look it over for me?
Now that's the work of a scholar. If this doesn't get the administrator to mobilize the troops, nothing will.
I can only hope so. It goes against my principles, but there's no other way. I'll submit it now.
What are they fighting about over there? Can you hear?
Back already? Did he throw you out?
No. I was just thinking about what to say if the administrator asks questions.
Relax. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If you get stuck, I'll jump in.
All right. With you here, I feel much braver. Your Honor, I have an urgent matter to report.
Urgent, always urgent. Will there ever be a day when we have nothing urgent?
Forgive the interruption, Your Honor, but if this matter is mishandled, you could have a catastrophe on your hands. We felt it best to consult you directly.
Catastrophe? Don't be dramatic. Let me see it. I see you've been making progress, Leon. But you're still too rash. Instead of wasting time on elephant talk, you'd do better to learn how to talk like an official.
What do you mean by that, Your Honor?
Since you've been working so hard, I'll teach you a lesson. Have you ever wondered why I've been in no rush to deal with this elephant? In this line of work, it isn't about what you do. It's about making sure the right people see you doing it. When the elephant first appeared, it had only trampled a few plots of farmland. To the people above, that's a trifling matter. Why would anyone bother sending soldiers for something like that?
So you've been keeping this from the Imperial Service, waiting for the whole thing to get worse on its own.
But how does this benefit you? If people get hurt, you'll be held responsible.
So young, so short-sighted. Name me one place in this empire that doesn't have its share of disasters. A few peasant lives for the chance to rescue an Imperial censor from a charging elephant? That kind of favor is worth more than you'll earn in a lifetime. Tell me that isn't a good trade.
I can't believe...
Captain Wong! What brings you here in person?
Half my men are chasing that peacock, the other half are trailing the elephant with firecrackers on your orders, waiting for your signal. So here I am, doing my own errands.
Good. I knew that birthday gift hit the mark. Now if you'd be so kind as to lock these two up, young as they are, one look at the water cells, and they'll confess to anything. Sensors? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to...
So, Josh Shuren, you've been tracking our schedule this closely. No wonder you've had the nerve to script yourself a grand entrance. A revenue administrator who cares more about climbing the ladder than the people he's sworn to serve. You were willing to gamble lives, common folk and court officials alike, for a pat on the back. You are a disgrace to your office.
Your past offenses have been thoroughly documented. By order of the censorate, you are stripped of your rank and banished from Kaifeng.
No! Impossible! Where is Censor Zhu? I paid him a fortune! He would never betray...
Zhu Wuwei was dismissed yesterday. Stop groveling and read the order yourself. Captain Wong, take him away.
Captain Wong! Captain Wong! You took my gift! You can't just...
And do I smell fierce fire oil? Well, Jia Shuren. Seems you weren't just bribing me. You've got your hooks in the Imperial Service, too!
Fierce fire oil? How did that get on me? Captain Wong, I swear this had nothing to do with me!
A mere revenue administrator with access to military supplies right under the captain's nose? This calls for a much deeper investigation. Take him to the water cells. He'll talk soon enough. A revenue administrator, and nothing he said made a lick of sense. Disgraceful. You two have earned your rest. I'll see that your efforts are properly recognized. The elephant situation will be handled by the Imperial Service from here.
Thank you. We only did what needed to be done.
I've compiled everything we learned into a manual on elephant management. It may be of use to the Imperial Service.
Very good. I intend to recommend you as the new revenue administrator. A man who cares this much about the people deserves a seat where his voice can be heard.
Thank you, Censor Tongue.
I hear you've been studying elephant tongue for quite some time. Don't give that up. If you master it, it could save a great deal of trouble in the future.
Yes, I'll practice every single day without fail. Is it really over?
Looks like it. By the way, when did you slip that fierce fire oil into the administrator's pocket?
The moment he tried to have us arrested, I couldn't keep it on me. And when the captain walked in, our dear administrator was so busy fawning that he never noticed my hands.
I thought scholars like you lived and died by the rules.
Wasn't it you who said desperate times call for desperate measures?
You're a fast learner.
I spent days agonizing over this, and dragged you through it all. And in the end, it resolved itself so easily.
It wasn't for nothing. Setting aside the combat experience you picked up from wrestling an elephant, you also managed to write a treatise on chasing them off.
True enough. And there's still my elephant tongue.
I think the reply to that is...
Even speaking elephant, we still made more sense than the lot of them.
We don't strip the general.
What's all this? Some kind of year-end performance?
As a matter of fact, no. For the year-end Grand Noir, this is the ritual. We've been drilling day and night to get it right.
Grand Noir?
The Emperor himself ordered the Court of Rites to revive the old dynasty's traditions for this ceremony. The Noir wards off evil and brings blessings for the coming year. As for why we're using the old rites, it's because...
I heard it's because too many people died in the wars. The palace hasn't been right since. The Emperor wants the Nuo to put the restless spirits to sleep.
Quiet, you gibbering fool! Don't pay any attention to his nonsense.
No, of course. Everyone knows the Noir is for the people's blessing.
Exactly. Heaven's might is absolute. No ghosts would dare.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Help! Please! Is there a physician here?
What happened?
The priestess! She's coughing blood! We need a physician now!
I know a thing or two about medicine. Lead the way.
If you can't cure her, don't force it. Even a little relief would help.
Most people want a cure. Why settle for relief?
It's not that we haven't tried. Every physician we've called can't even tell us what's wrong. Some say she's worn herself out preparing the Nuo. Others whisper that communing with the dead drains your life force. And some say it's because of the old dynasty. But best not mention that. She told us not to bother. Said she knows her own body. What can we do? Meeting you today is a stroke of luck. We're here. Please, take a look at her.
Are you a physician? I am Jua, officiant for the palace's Grand Noir. Thank you for coming. Please don't worry on my account. My time is what it is. Just do what you can. That's remarkably better. This illness defies medicine. Have you had any dealings with the boundary between life and death? Between yin and yang?
The boundary between... well, sort of. But I couldn't cure it. What kind of illness is this?
A cure is beyond all hope. That it eased it all is a blessing. May I ask which post you hold in the Hanlin Academy?
Oh, I'm no academic. I'm with the Imperial Service.
The Imperial Service? A warrior, then. Would you perchance be willing to take the role of Fang Xiang, the divine exorcist, and help complete the Noir?
Me? I'm just a layperson. How could I take on a divine role? Besides, you're a priestess from the old dynasty. This Noir is your proof of loyalty to the new court. Asking an outsider to stand in, that sounds like trouble I'd rather not step into.
You see through me. But the one who tends the rites serves the gods above and the dead below, not the throne. The court belongs to the living. It has nothing to do with me. The Grand Noir exists to guide the dead onward and bless the living. My body is failing, and I had intended to give what remains of myself. But now, I've met someone who walks between worlds and carries a warrior's vital fire. I cannot help but ask. You have stood at the threshold between life and death. That courage in your blood can still the restless spirits. There is no one more suited to bear this mantle.
All right, I'll give it a try. But fair warning, I can fake a few moves and look the part. Actual ritual dancing, not my strongest suit.
After what you've done for me, I wouldn't put you in that position. Please return to this hall after dark. I will guide you through everything. The hour is upon us.
What do I need to do?
3 Noa dance masks have been placed throughout the palace. Each invokes a different spirit and reveals a different grievance. You must wear each mask and complete its rite. When you put on a mask, the spirit enters you. You will no longer be yourself. The sorrows and hatreds of the dead will pour into your ears. If you hear their anguish, please do not blame them. They have simply suffered too much. These 3 Peachwood charms carry 3 blessings: to ward off evil and welcome fortune, to pass the flame from old to new, and to bring peace to the land. Hold them tight during the rites, and offer your sincerest wish. Perhaps someone out there will receive your blessing and find the peace they never had. Now that you are prepared, follow my lead. We will consecrate the masks and invite the spirits within. Sacred incense rises. Let all spirits hear. The rooster gives its blood. Yin and yang are joined. Between heaven and earth, the laws are spoken. Burn the talisman, dissolve it, and wash away all corruption. First stroke. The light of heaven pierces through. Second stroke. The eyes of gold see what mortals cannot. Third stroke. The vessel is no longer man, but God. It begins. When the bell rings, the spirits...
Huh? That feels nice. My head doesn't hurt anymore.
You hear the voice of the dead. Do not be afraid. Hold fast to who you are.
Wow, I'm all better. Granny? Granny! You don't have to wash clothes by the river anymore. You don't have to go into debt buying medicine from Uncle Wong. I don't hurt at all now. Let's go home, Granny.
The final bell. Offer your blessing with all your heart, and the grief will pass.
Huh? Granny? Why are you sleeping on the ground? Granny? Uncle Wong? Why isn't anyone talking?
By this mask of the Earth Spirit, may you be free from plague in your next life, and may your family be whole.
3 rings of the sacred bell. The gods have heard. You did well. Truly.
That child just now.
A soul lost to illness in the chaos of war. With your blessing, I trust he has found his family again.
Priestess, your condition, it's worsening.
I'm fine. The consecration is done. Please, take your place. 2 masks remain. 2 grievances. I pray you can guide them both to peace. Once the pestilence is driven out, the dance may begin. Only then can the old year truly end, and the new one arrive as it should.
Platform of invocation! Step forward and cast the oracle blocks to seek the answer. Should one fall bright and one fall dark, the omen is favorable. The Noir spirit grants passage, and the rite may proceed. Should both fall alike, the omen warns against it. The spirits counsel stillness. The moment has come. Cast the blocks. The omen is auspicious. Let the grand Noir begin. The Grand Noir commence!
Watch the children!
In the coffin. Chew on it. Just a few bites. It's raining food from the sky. My little darling has something to eat at last. The gods are giving us food. Eat. Swallow it down. In your belly, the raiders can't take it.
Devours the night.
Eat one more.
And
Where did you
together
go? Where's the
devours
food?
the parasites. Swing devours the watchers.
Find out!
Devours the giants. Zhongxi and Pengge together devour the prisoners.
The raiders are gone now. Everyone will have enough to eat from now on. No one will starve again. By this mask of the judge, I declare your suffering is over. May your next life bring you children, warmth, and a family that never parts.
So this is the Grand Newell? The spirits drive out the ghosts. Me? I'll drive out the villains!
That's the spirit. But for good harvests and peaceful days, we need everyone doing their part. Those who pray, pray. Those who govern, govern. Those who fight for justice, fight. Everyone does their share, and every year can be a good one.
Of the General, may the land know lasting peace, and may no beacon fire burn again. You alright?
It is nothing. It is nothing. A small price. The living were never meant to bless the dead. It always costs something. Please, no more worry. The hour draws near. The final dance awaits only you once the Noah is complete. Next year will be a good year. I am certain of it. The Noah is complete, and it is thanks to you.
I stood in for you during the rites. Will you suffer for it? Is that why you keep coughing?
If one person's suffering can earn blessings for the people, I call that a bargain. Since ancient times, we say the rites honor the gods. But in truth, it is the people who perform them, and the people they are for.
You're getting worse. What's really going on? Is it possible that ghosts are real? That the Noah actually works, and guiding them costs you?
Please, don't overthink it. The Noah in the end is simply a mortal stands in for the divine, wears a mask, performs a dance. That is all it is.
Then what about the voices I heard?
The age of war was long. What you heard were only echoes that hadn't faded yet. Now that the Noah's done, the echoes are gone.
And the snow, how did it fall at exactly the right moment?
Wind, rain, snow. A matter of reading the sky and counting the days.
And your illness?
Those who carry the Noah have always been fragile. It comes with the calling. There are no gods or ghosts in this world. What we did was simply give the people peace of mind. When people believe, their hearts are at ease. And when hearts are at ease, life goes on. This mask is yours now. Thank you. If you still have questions, you may find me in the rear garden. Only when the dead find rest can the living walk on.
Doing sneaking into the Imperial Palace?
I work here. Imperial Service. See the badge? Keep your voice down.
Ever since the day I saved your life, you've refused to say a word. Fine. I know I'm just a lowly palace maid. I shouldn't pry, but now you're healed. Your strength is back, and you're just going to leave without even saying goodbye.
Huh? Saved me? Healed?
I know you're going back to the Jianghu, but this palace is so cheerless. If you're leaving, could you take me with you? I'll carry your bags, pour your tea, anything. I just want to see the sky outside these walls. This is where you're supposed to ask, and then what? What happened next?
Huh?
Just ask.
And then what?
I knew it! I knew you'd be hooked! Come with me! Ta-da! The story that left palace maids speechless, noble ladies in tears, and imperial guards shaking in their boots! Feast your eyes! Everyone who's read it has one regret, that they didn't read it sooner! So, will you? Will you?
Since you went to all that trouble, I suppose I could take a look.
One day, Ying passed by land when she saw a mysterious man, bloodied and bruised, behind some withered vines. This man was a great hero, the Grandmaster. In the abandoned, forlorn palace, she slowly nursed the patient back to health. The day the Grandmaster was to leave, Ying blurted out, "Take me with you." The Grandmaster looked at Ying and said,
Come with me.
The Grandmaster gave a nod. Ying's eyes lit up, and she followed after. Oh no, it's locked! A measly door thinks it can stop me? With a bounding leap, the Grandmaster nimbly scaled the rooftop, circled around, and
the door from the other side! That is the mark of a true master! You again! Intruder! Seize them! You make a difference in my savior over my dead body! Amazing! Ying gazed at the Grandmaster's back and thought, if only one day she could be unstoppable, just like the Grandmaster. Reinforcements! Grandmaster unleashed, having pierced the earth, the prince annihilated! Say it was a cake. The palace walls loomed over Ying as they had countless times before. The Grandmaster drew a deep breath. This legendary Grandmaster, so proud and fierce, actually offered to... kneel down and let Ying climb onto those mighty shoulders and over the wall! Ow! My ankle! Just leave me! Save yourself! Without a word, the Grandmaster picked Ying up and carried her off. I would fight heaven itself to defend you! This time, I'm the one repaying the debt! Oh no! More reinforcements! Ah! Your hands were made for the sword! You should fight! If I put down my sword, how can I ever repay you? But if I pick it up, I can never repay you either! Moonlight spilled like water, a perfect knife to bare one's heart. Grandmaster, there's something I've been meaning to ask for a long time. Then watch closely. This move is called... Wall Stride! Their robes billowed in the wind. Perhaps, if you want to fly high enough, there is no wall in this world that can stand in your way! Beneath a high moon, the two leapt into the night. And from that day forward, no mountain or river could stand in their way!
That's it? This is the Imperial Palace. They just walked out like it's nothing? And the plot's way too flat. No twists at all. But the biggest problem is...
The biggest problem?
No real swordmaster talks like that!
What if the Grandmaster doesn't talk? Or loses and gets captured? Then Ying can come to the rescue! She could be the heroine! Does that work?
Captured by the Imperial Service. Imagine that. Alright, give it a shot.
You again! Intruder! Seize them! Don't worry about me! Save yourself! An accomplice! Search area! The guards moved on. This time, it was Ying Ying's turn to save the Grandmaster. Ying Ying crept forward, quiet as a shadow. But two of the Imperial Service's fearsome form masters were standing guard just ahead. It's been ages since they hauled that prisoner off. Where is Web of Earth? He said he'd be right back. We were supposed to stand guard
While
together tonight. Was distracted, Ying Ying slipped inside. Facing the hungering, Ying Ying pulled the same move.
Osmanthus cake. Sweet Osmanthus cake. No. Hold it together. Eat after the ship.
But the hungering planted himself right outside the door. Fortunately, a wooden barrel lay just ahead. Ying Ying squeezed inside and rolled her way to freedom unseen. See me, can't see me, can't see me, can't see me! Dodging and weaving, Ying Ying made it to the rear garden. Under the lovely night sky, two consorts were admiring them. Ying Ying listened closely, and what she overheard was... Where did the Imperial Service take that prisoner they caught?
Forlorn Palace.
You read too many storybooks. They don't keep prisoners in Forlorn Palace. But I heard there's a secret passage that leads to the dungeon through a...
tunnel.
Something feels odd tonight. Like we're being watched. Let's head in. Don't fret. Growth here. No ghost would brave that pungent smell.
Peppercorn.
Remember, silly, an onion a day keeps the spirits at bay. A violent gust of wind tore through the garden.
Me back, my life!
Ying Ying plunged into the lake. The water covered her scent, and the ghost lost her trail. A violent gust of wind tore through the garden.
Me back, my life!
Ying Ying plunged into the lake. The water covered her scent, and the ghost lost her trail.
Xiangpu, where did this ghost come from?
I have ghosts on my mind. I'm scared of them, okay? Ying Ying seized her chance and bolted. The ghost was right on her heels. Fear not! Onion time! Ying Ying grabbed the mighty onion and flung it at the ghost with all her might. The ghost caught a whiff of that pungent, righteous fury and fled, howling in agony. You saved our lives. We are forever in your debt. Ask us anything, and we shall answer truthfully.
Where's the dungeon?
Beneath the well lies a hidden passage leading straight there. But the road is crawling with guards.
Guards everywhere. Ying Ying can't fight. How does she get through?
I've got it! A cart bound for Forlorn Palace trundled past. Ying Ying climbed aboard.
The wheels thundered forward, barreling through with utmost, smashing everything in its path! Oh, the car's falling apart!
Thank goodness I didn't pick the cesspit.
Ying Ying knew these were no ordinary stones beneath her feet. They were stepping stones to freedom! The well water ran clear. Any ideas for what I should write here? It's such a long stretch. Oh, right! Ying Ying's still holding her breath down there. On the other side lay the entrance to the dungeon. The dungeon entrance was within reach, but a trap had been sprung! The dungeon bristled with guards, and Ying Ying had nothing but her bare hands. But what if she had... a bow! A powder keg!
Why do people always stand right next to powder kegs?
The hero cell was the most heavily guarded of all! Perhaps she could trigger the mechanism above and catch them off guard. The switch is right here! The door swung open! My face, heroine Ying Ying!
Say speeches, run!
More pursuers! Time for a new weapon!
Get around, all right?
Crossbow! Cart! Incoming!
One down!
Pew, 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 pew! I came to the palace for the divine sword, and here it is at last! The sword must be plucked, or else we're stuck! The legendary divine sword was a shovel!
What?
to the palace for the divine sword, and here it is. The sword must be plucked, or else we're stuck. The legendary divine sword was a shovel!
A shovel?
Perhaps this is what it feels like when fate has a sense of humor. But would a Grandmaster give up over a thing like that? Even with nothing but a shovel, a real hero can dig their way to freedom!
After everything we went through, we end up with a shovel?
You think a divine sword will just fall into your lap? If it were that easy, why would Ying Ying still be trapped in the palace? Day after day, year after year. I'm sorry. This ending's no good either. Every time I get close to the end, I just give up. Can Ying Ying really make it out? Life in the palace isn't so bad. She's fed, she's clothed. Maybe staying is the smarter choice.
If you give up at the ending every time, why do you keep starting over?
It's been over 10 days since I entered the palace. The walls are so high here. No matter how hard I look, I can never see the sky on the other side. The corridors stretch on, like they were built to have no end. Every day is the same. Walk from one end of the hall to the other. The lonelier it gets, the more I think about those storybook heroes from my childhood. Settling scores, roaming free. What a life that must be. One night, a picture appeared in my head and wouldn't leave. A maid and a grandmaster leaping from the palace wall together. I never imagined I'd pick up a brush and try to write a story of my own.
Storybooks again. All you do is daydream. If you space out during tea service tomorrow and spill something, I'll have your hide.
Listen, Xiangpu. In the palace, you have to learn to keep a low profile. For people like us, living in quiet obscurity is the greatest blessing there is.
Low profile. Well, that actually sounds like it could be a martial arts move. I couldn't write about heroes I'd never met. So I thought maybe I could start with the people around me. And if I still couldn't write, I'd just jot down the interesting things I overheard.
Secret Chronicles. So that book I found was yours all along.
What? Oh, don't laugh at me. It's just gossip I picked up, all jumbled together. Well, don't take any of it seriously.
You kidding? Out in the jungle, secrets are worth more than gold. Hey, Ying Ying knows palace secrets too, right? What if she used those secrets to clear a path out?
Use secrets as a weapon? I never thought of that. I guess it would go something like... Bards surged toward them like a tide, wave after wave. Grandmaster, don't fight them head on. I have an idea.
No, it's fine. Put me down.
To escape, they would have to get past the palace's feared four masters. First, the Hungering. A mountain of a man with an appetite to match. Every day, Ying Ying would watch this man eat, mesmerized, unable to tear her eyes away. And now, a weakness came to mind. The Hungering could never resist osmanthus cake.
I knew you were into me. 49 days in a row and you've been stealing glances.
After the hungering, 2 more shadows haunted the palace halls. Net of Heaven, Master of the Blade, and Web of Earth, Master of the Fan, an invincible duo! But only Ying Ying knew, at the right time, there was no need to fight at all. Because those two had something far more important on their mind.
Oh, Net of Heaven! At last, another quiet night. Just the 2 of us. Web of Earth, come! I've been counting the seconds.
The final obstacle before the palace gate was the Nameless One. Rumor was that he saw all, heard all, and had no weakness whatsoever.
Who goes there? Oh, puppy! Perfect timing. It's so scary standing here all by myself.
Oh, when it comes to life's challenges, who among us isn't putting on a brave face? And so, at last, Ying Ying and the Grandmaster breathed the air of freedom. The Grandmaster went to speak, but Ying Ying was already off into the Jianghu.
Wait, that's it? What happens next? Yeah, Xiangpu. What happens to Ying Ying after she escapes? Oh, I bet she becomes a Grandmaster too, doesn't she? But she can't even fight.
She doesn't need to fight. She's clever enough. She got out, didn't she?
Something like that. Do you all want to know what comes next?
Of course! I want to read it first. No, me first. Xiangpu, I'll give you 10 coins for first read. 15!
Calm down. Everyone gets a turn. Since you liked it so much, I'll let you in on a little secret. Ying Ying's Clever Escape is getting a sequel. I've already got the title. It's called Ying Ying's Grand Jianghu Adventure.
little rat. I knew these Jianghu crooks couldn't be trusted.
Who are you calling a crook? You no good?
You!
We agreed the sealed treasury was my job. Why is someone else here? What's going on? If I hadn't been quick on my feet, weeks of work would have gone down the drain. You owe me an explanation, or we're done here.
It wasn't us.
Then who? You don't trust me? Fine. I'm out.
Wait. We're on the same team, aren't we? I swear it wasn't us. We didn't send anyone else. Come on, think about it. We've put in all this time. I mean, the prize is right there. Walking away now would be such a waste.
I've got my pride. If I'm splitting the take with you lot anyway, I'd rather not bother with pocket change.
No. How about this? Forget the split. All of it goes to you.
He's giving up his cut just to keep me on the job? Whatever they're really after, it's bigger than the vault. I'm going to hold you to that.
Absolutely. We're counting on you for the next step.
That's more like it. So, what's next?
Word hasn't come down from the top yet, but the moment it does, I'll come running, I promise.
Fine, I'm leaving. That fight yesterday wore me out, and I still haven't recovered.
Of course. Be careful out there.
Where the lantern glows, thunder murmurs. No signature. I'm supposed to guess? Should have known I wasn't getting any sleep tonight.
me up. I can have another cup. This much wine wouldn't even rinse my teeth. Oh, only 2 cups and my stomach's in knots. What's wrong with me?
Finally done watering the flower beds. Let's take a break while we can. I had someone bring peanut cakes from outside the palace. Want some?
Murmuring thunder. And there's the lantern. So that's what the note meant. And there's the lantern. So that's what the note meant. The moon's here. Where's the man? You? From the cell? I was expecting...
Is now really the time to work back?
Fallen soul! You serious? Aren't we on the same side?
We are. That's why I only plan to leave.
Which side?
Number 4. Reach the shot. Not bad. Putting you on the banquet detail wasn't a reckless call after all.
Banquet?
Right. You haven't been told yet.
Lieutenant Ming? There's business to attend to.
So you lured me here just to have someone beat me up?
I should be the one asking the questions. Why did you break into the sealed treasury?
It was happening right in front of me. What was I supposed to do? Stand there? Besides, if I hadn't gone in, who knows what might have happened? Call it making amends.
The nerve. You really think the palace has no one capable?
Yes, true. Just got a taste of that. I haven't seen you catch any thieves, but you're plenty quick to beat me up. Your Honor, based on what I learned yesterday, I have a new theory. Your Honor.
Go on.
First, tell me who she is, and why she just tried to kill me.
Lieutenant Ming, one of the Emperor's personal guard commanders. I fought you to test your skill.
Test me for what?
You'll find out shortly. Your theory?
The thieves in Kaifeng, the mole in the palace, even my getting smuggled in. One person is pulling all the strings. At first glance, it looks like they're exploiting the chaos to go after the sealed treasury. Except? I think the sealed treasury is a decoy. Whoever put me in here, their real target is the Imperial Service itself. Which gave me a brilliant idea. Beat them at their own game. Why are you both looking at me like that?
It seems you and the Emperor think alike. Come inside.
Everything happening in and around the palace is a feint. The sword is aimed elsewhere. Someone is stirring up chaos as cover. And we need to see through it.
Skip the metaphors, Your Honor. What's the plan?
You can't dam a flood. You have to give it a channel. And His Majesty is of the same mind. If the Jianghu wants treasure, we'll give them one. A grand banquet at the palace, open to every thief and rogue in the land. The prize? The title of Supreme Master Thief.
That's not an invitation. That's a dare. But it does flip the game. Instead of waiting for thieves to strike, we choose the time and place. What happens after that?
We adapt as we go. The person behind this hasn't shown their hand yet.
One thing is certain. Every master thief in the land will be coming. We need fighters. Good ones.
Fighters?
The invitation is open, but the palace is not. The Imperial Service will maintain its standard security. Only those skilled enough to get past the guards earn a seat at the banquet.
Weeds out the weak and gives the guards live combat practice. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Opportunities like this don't come often. The banquet will be held at Zhengping Tower. You will stand guard alongside the palace garrison and repel any intruders.
Me? Your Honor does remember I'm supposed to be here robbing the place. Now you want me catching thieves? A thief crying, "Stop, thief!"
That's precisely why. If the notorious Phantom doesn't show up to a treasure exhibition, it would look suspicious. Your cover will remain intact, as far as Lu Liang and those behind him are concerned. Plus, we'll be adding an extra layer of security. You're the only one who fits both roles.
You've thought of everything, haven't you? Just one thing left then.
What's that?
I've been doing an awful lot of free labor. There should be some compensation.
The greatest thieves under heaven. All in one hole. A gathering like that is once in a lifetime. Who could pass up a chance to drink at that table?
Every master thief with a name worth knowing. All under one roof. When you put it that way, I'd be a fool to miss it. Count me in.
All who would test their mettle against the palace vaults.
The Emperor is hosting an appraisal banquet. And only the greatest thieves alive are invited?
Whoever slips through every net and stands before the Emperor deserves the title of Master Thief. But with so many rogues in the land, who among them is truly the best?
Who takes the crown? Place your bets!
My money's on Dcvbbmmjuy!
Please, it's the Reach. No contest. The stars have been uneasy for days. Something's brewing at the heart of power. It seems old Chiu is right in the thick of it.
Time those old fossils learn that their parlor tricks don't cut it anymore.
Scared? What's there to be scared of? The Emperor invited me. How could I say no?
So, boss, where do we start?
You nearly gave me a heart attack. Do you always walk without making a sound? You're a palace commander. And who are you calling boss? Surely not me.
Who else? The name's Gung. The chief said you're running the last line of defense at the tower, and I'm your backup. When I heard that, I thought, perfect! With someone like you in charge, nothing can go wrong.
Whoa, don't pin this on me. I'm just a passerby lending a hand. If things go south, I'm not taking the blame.
Relax. I'll take the fall. I'll say I'm old and half-blind, or that my legs gave out and I lost the trail. Which excuse sounds more believable?
Neither. You're a palace guard.
That's exactly why they stuck me here. My useful colleagues are all covering the key routes.
Every lieutenant is deployed tonight? Then what's left for us? With every net cast, not even a fly should get through to the tower.
Don't get cocky. The only way to catch a thief is to be sharper and sneakier than they are. And the ones on that guest list are the sharpest and sneakiest alive. Amateurs like us going up against them? I wouldn't bet on ourselves. Look at these faces. Any one of them walks in and we're in for a long night.
This section's clear. Move up and check the next.
Half these posters don't even have a face. How are we supposed to catch anyone?
Shh. Don't move. We've got company. Oh, this one's yours. Someone you know. Over there on the rooftop, coming in fast. Kid's got some serious footwork. Nearly missed him.
Phantom, what are you doing here?
You again? Of all people!
Watch your mouth. How did you get in?
Hey, don't you know who I am? 7 days, 7 nights of staking out, and I finally cracked the guard rotation. One tiny gap in the shift change, and with my moves, I slipped right through like... Hey, are you even listening? If you didn't hear me, I'll start over. 7 days and 7...
I heard you. Yudong is still watching. He hasn't given up.
Who are those guys?
Funny story. They're the ones who are going to recruit you for this job in the first place.
Them? They don't look like much.
They're just the hired hands. They have no idea how deep this goes. So they're still camped out, waiting for you... No, waiting for me, the Phantom, to walk out with the goods. Then they pounce.
This palace is a maze of schemes. I was actually worried about you. But look at you, right at home in all this mess.
Takes more than that to fool me. Anyway, thanks for dropping by.
Huh? What do you mean?
Sorry about this, Phantom. Just enjoy the night air for a while. When this is all over, drinks are on me. Done. He's on the rooftop, frozen stiff.
That meridian touch of yours is everything they say it is.
Your ears aren't bad either. Anything else out there?
I'm just the lookout. Small fry outside are my speed. But inside the tower, that's the real show. And that's all you.
We're not sticking together?
Don't worry. Take this. If things go sideways, blow it. Normal ears can't pick up the sound. Only these old dog ears of mine. I know you Jonghu types hate asking for help, but in a pinch, it's not a weakness. It's sense.
This section's clear. Move up and check the next.
Every lieutenant is out tonight. Let's not be the ones who embarrass. Keep your eyes peeled. Tonight, not even a rat gets through.
I still don't get it. The Emperor invites a bunch of thieves into the palace and calls it a banquet. What's he really after?
I
Keep your voice down. Since when do we question the Emperor's thinking? Remember the last time the palace held a banquet?
You mean the generals?
A few cups of wine traded for their armies. This time, I'd wager a few invitations will buy a few thieves' loyalty.
3 layers of guards. If anyone actually gets through all this, I'd love to know how.
We got this place locked down so tight. Who'd be stupid enough to try tonight?
Don't count on it. The lieutenants warned us. Anyone bold enough to answer the Emperor's challenge has already made peace with dying. These aren't your usual crooks.
Then it's a fair fight. Our lieutenants aren't exactly pushovers either.
True enough. Remember that tiger they sent as tribute from Suzhou? Got a bone stuck in its throat. Vice Commander Lee just reached in and yanked it out with his bare hands. I was sweating just watching.
All quiet so far. With this many elite guards, it really is an iron net. Stage is set, guards in place. All that's missing is the star performer. No wonder they couldn't resist. Pull this off and Supreme Master Thief would be more than just a title. Who's there? Wait, there's something tied to the dart.
Where did that come from?
Trust the ears. Sounds like a warning. Did Gung send this? Has he picked up something? Let me try. Something's moving down there. The sound is coming from below. Someone's digging underground? Gung's ears really are something else, picking up on a sound this faint. That's a steady rhythm. They must be using some kind of tool. Getting closer. First floor, southeast corner.
Show yourself!
This is the room. The sound is coming from underground. I'll wait here. If I move too soon, they'll bolt. After that, I'll play it by ear. Burrowing through solid ground at that age? Impressive. Too bad he ran into me. Time to call Gung for pickup. Gung, this kid...
A tunnel? That skill can only be the ground ghost. And it's a child!
Thanks for the tip. Without your dart, I'd never have noticed what was happening underground.
My dart? I never sent you a dart. Wait, you've been up here this whole time?
Yeah, I followed the sound and...
Then the you I saw downstairs just now was... Oh no. We've been had! A classic diversion. Silken Fox, I should have known.
It would appear I've won this round. Well, shall we go see the Emperor now? I believe I've earned a title.
That trick of yours never gets old. Come on, follow me. This way.
You're really taking him to see the Emperor?
Those are the orders.
The Emperor himself? Well, this trip was worth the trouble after all.
Big Zhao, what are you doing here?
The last guest has arrived. Please, take your seats. I'm sure you've all figured out that appraisal banquet is just a pretty name. The appraisal was fiction, but the banquet is very real. I invited you all here tonight to share a meal and make a request.
Invite me? Oh, I'm flattered.
Your skills have left me deeply impressed. If you can steal from the palace itself, then clearly. Stealing military secrets or undermining the state would be child's play.
What kind of garbage is that? We're thieves, not traitors. We have a code, and it doesn't include selling out our own people.
A thief's code? If that's truly how you see it, then we're already halfway there. That is exactly why you're here tonight. I'd like to propose a gentleman's agreement. From this day forward, your extraordinary talents must never be used for treason, harm to the people, or bloodshed. Agree to this, and the court will immediately withdraw every warrant against you. The past is forgiven.
Is he